I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm excited. This is it. I'm ready.
In Ides Elysia, I crossed paths with Cyrene and reconnected with Skrulin and Herta. They revealed that the world-bearing core flame must be secured in the world's next cycle. But Lycus would stand in our way. Only with the power of the law could we hope to oppose him. We returned to the era of the first Flame Chase journey, where we met the Flame Chase heroes of old, including the Monarch Ceridra, the Chrysos heir of law, and Hyceles, the Chrysos heir of ocean, who served her. To ignite law, we needed to overcome Fagusa, who had sealed the vortex. However, we discovered at the rallying feast before the battle that Lycus had already forged a pact with the reigning Ceridra. During a clash, I was cast out of this world, and Ceridra broke the alliance with Lycus. Guided by Herta's hints, I obtained the Garden of Recollection's aid and left Lycus's cage. Within the path space, a mysterious guest bearing the likeness of March 7th, Evernight, appeared.
That's so scary. That's so exciting too, though.
And sent me back to Amphoreus. While I was away, 1,000 years had passed in Amphoreus. Amidst the desolation of Akama, Cyrene left behind memories of a long war between the Chrysos heirs and Lycus. Their sacrifices laid the groundwork for my return, and with it, the era
One of the coolest cutscenes in the game, by the way.
of Styxia, the tales of Hyceles and the first Flame Chase.
Hyceles Uzuki. Olivia Hack was her name, by the way. I do remember. Well, I looked it up. Just to make sure.
Lycus emerged, revealing his true identity. Genius Society member Xandar. Hyceles and I couldn't stand against Xandar alone. But the geniuses and Cyrene acted just in time, wielding the power of the remembrance to drive him back. I successfully reversed the course of the Era Nova, delaying the birth of Iron Two. Another force now seems to be stirring.
Xion! I mean, Hyceles.
I'm finally here. Once I return this core flame and become the world-bearing demigod, the cycles of Amphoreus' tragedy can finally end.
Eternal recurrence, of course, as
Era
always.
Nova will be the arena for the final battle.
Appropriate Olivia Hack has come back to Returnal. Return to Eternal Recurrence.
Something's not right.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side.
Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future.
Weird. No one ever mentioned this. The core flame of time.
Oh! No!
When did it get returned?
Whoa.
You used Memoria to resist.
Wow.
But did you not consider the possibility that the remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well?
Are you saying saying that Garden of Recollection is also getting involved in this unsavory mess?
I mean, they already were. Oh, but she doesn't know about March. We do,
Then
but
I
she
welcome
doesn't,
them.
right?
If the Memo Keepers can disrupt your little experiment of destruction, I'll give them a standing ovation.
Ooh, wow, okay.
But you know deep down that they can't. In fact, the Memo Snatchers will be more of a hindrance to you. The Memo Keepers covet Amphoreus' secrets,
Yeah.
just as they covet the knowledge of every genius. In the war between the eons, the remembrance is never the erudition's
But don't
ally.
they preserve things for posterity's sake? They don't.
Certainly not an ally of the destruction.
Right. That's literally what they do. They memo keep. They keep
Following behind the trail
memories.
numerous cosmic powers have cast their sights on Amphoreus. They all have vastly different philosophies, but the desire to survive will unite them against a common enemy.
Right.
How can you be certain that these powers don't have their own end goals, waiting to seize an advantage in the war among the eons?
I mean, that's sort of the point.
The war has
right?
long begun, Scrutum. Four paths will push the cosmos to its end,
Only 4?
and the destruction is only one of them.
I mean, I knew this is all
Saw
about the
these
war between
ripples,
the...
but had no way
Oh.
of stopping them.
Oh.
So she found in Device 9.
Oh.
Dr. Primitive also took action, but he
So we're
chose
finding
the
out what they're
wrong path.
actually
And
up to
only
now.
wild animals keep in company. As for the two inorganic emperors, they could have ascended to the throne of destruction.
We don't know
but
the
they
others,
were
do we?
thwarted by the eons
No, they're on
past,
Heard of
and
Space
became
Station, right? Like we can go
prisoners
by
of
and we can read the
erudition
different
instead.
genius descriptions.
What's
I know not all of them were
interesting
displayed though at the
is,
time.
While the second emperor had a body made of flesh and blood, he considered himself an inorganic being.
Oh my gosh.
Guess who was the one who
You! No, I don't know.
We have no interest in chatting about the past with you.
Right.
Logic, you are stalling, which means you feel trapped.
Trapped. Yes, looking back, when Xandar was a human, he often felt trapped. But patience became my strongest weapon because of this. I've always waited for so long. What's a bit more waiting? You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man who's crossed thousands of amber eras.
I mean, what choice do we have? We're not gonna let Iron Tomb.
We won't get anywhere the way things are going right now. Every member of the society has their own way of thinking, and we were never going to expand your thinking through words. Since we've reached an impasse in this debate,
It's my turn now, isn't it?
Oh my! Oh my.
Anaxagoras,
That's a bit crazy.
I see.
Exactly. The benefit of dealing with intelligent individuals is that there's no need to waste words. The answer is exactly as you think.
This guy.
Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone and embed myself into the formula.
When he sacrificed himself.
And when the time comes,
Again, I mean, multiple
she
times,
needs to
but
shatter
still.
me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
And that's how I ended up here.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? I have 10,000 ways to torture an anti-Catheran. And in the flame chase journey that he experienced, the previous me already discovered the optimal solution.
Crazy man.
Just as that Titan made themselves at home in my brain, I can also fuse myself with your avatar through alchemy. I didn't know until I tried it, but this is simply
Wow.
brilliant. I can flip through a genius's databank like reading a book. Then, I will step onto the stage at the perfect moment and use the truth to end this long debate.
Crazy.
And just as always, I'll leave the audience speechless.
You waited in the data stream for hundreds of years.
But he had all the data. He
This
literally
universe
just
is worth all
yeah.
the time that I invested.
even if he lost his physical body,
Absurd.
like he always wanted the truth, right? His obsession over the truth.
Admire it. You managed to avoid the watchful eye of the erudition and plan all of this.
Living in the
within
UMN.
Amphoreus.
Living in
It
the
seems that
UMN.
there was a slight oversight in my assessment of the
A good version of Grimoire.
Perhaps there was more than just one oversight.
More than just one?
I underestimated the Remembrance's methods.
March,
The
right?
party is
Well,
about to
not
join
March, right? Evernight.
our discussion. Still haven't noticed it. In the past few moments, we've all forgotten something, haven't we?
About the core flame of time, because there was no time. Memory had been rewritten.
Sarini disappeared.
Yep.
I thought no one would notice me if
Yeah.
I just waited at a corner
No,
of the
no,
memory
no,
zone.
no.
But I see that wasn't enough to fool you, my dear.
Oh my gosh. Did you steal my memories?
Looks like you're no longer that surprised to see me. Even though I am an uninvited guest. I wouldn't do that. Ever. Only you can see me right now. I only exist in your cognition. So that way, other people can't interrupt us.
Where's March 7th?
She's nowhere. It looks like you still aren't prepared for the worst. Your friend March 7th is no more.
Nah. Nope. Well, why should I believe you?
It's just like what she predicted. The truth shook you. Just like she said it would. March 7th entered this world long before you and Don Hung arrived at Amphoreus. She embraced the path of remembrance to save you two, and burned away like a lone candle in the fog.
Nah.
And I am the shadow cast by her candlelight. I've been hiding within the cracks of time all these years. It isn't easy to deceive a genius, but I can do it. I'll now answer your other question about who returned the core flame of time in this cycle. The answer is simple. No one ever did. I believe someone as sharp as you would definitely figure out that something's wrong. When the Era Nova fails to proceed, you will remember our initial meeting, and I'll be able to open the way for the remembrance and reach this place.
Wow, what a
Thank you
usurper.
for carrying this core flame all the way to the end of the world. I expected nothing less from March 7th's trusted
Nah,
friend.
but Evernight said her job was to
And
protect
now-
March 7th, right? So there's no way March is gone.
I shall claim the divine authority of time.
I'm curious to say this because that's what she feels about March.
I already told you. She no longer exists. But you still have a chance to fix everything. The divine authority isn't actually all that important. What's important is that I will use it to participate in the inner workings of this world.
So it's gonna be a
You
fight
already
between
have a
the
good
three of
idea
us.
what the Aranova does, right?
Yeah.
It initiates extrapolations for the next cycle, based on the World Bearer's memories. This immutable experimental mechanism is the key to the genius's resistance against Iron Tomb. And now, I'll be lending it just a touch more help. Let me filter your memories. Keep the
Don't do it.
appropriate seeds, and discard the rest. That way, we'll be able to complete an Aranova that this world has never before seen.
Yeah, you're picking
It
and
won't
choosing.
take too long. You just need to step into the reign of sensation with me. I'll tell you who deserves to
No,
be forgotten. And who deserves to be remembered.
That's not okay.
With your memories as the base material, I will recreate the cause and effect of this world, and let a flawless Amphoreus be born from the chaos. Isn't the fate of the entire cosmos hinged upon this fight? Then this
I don't like this
is
at
the
all.
best way to ensure everything works out. It
Nope.
will most certainly defeat the destruction, while composing an unforgettable chapter for the Trailblaze.
I can't trust you. Who would be forgotten? Your plan is no better than Lycus's.
Of course. You've got to be at the same level as a genius if you want to contend with them. Besides, that's what March 7th wanted. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th made a wish to me before she disappeared. Her only wish was for the Trailblaze's journey to continue, without an end. I'll definitely fulfill that small wish for her.
You're twisting her wish.
And what's going on? Your consciousness suddenly went so far away.
I promise you that the Astral Express crew will definitely see each other again in that new world.
I don't like this at
So
all.
come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. So much time. Just the two of us. And guess what? You cannot refuse my invitation. Because this Memoria Tide comes from your companion, March 7th. It's her deepest and innermost memory.
Well, I'm not actually all that surprised. I saw you ages ago, after all.
I don't know if I can handle this. If they really decide to get rid of March, I think I'll probably flip my lid. I don't know if I can. I mean,
was
Dan and March are
on
like
that
such a big
night
deal.
When a certain Knight of Beauty dropped by uninvited to the Astral Express.
Oh, with a swarm, right? That far back? No way.
That was when you showed up. Without even saying anything.
Wait.
I see.
Oh.
Then, do you still remember how long it has been since you entered Amphoreus?
That's gonna be tough to answer.
97 days.
Whoa.
You walked every inch of this world in 97 days. But unfortunately, No one was able to see you. And you weren't able to interact with anyone.
Because she's not a part of the
Like how the memo keepers renounce
algorithm
their
and the
flesh
extrapolation and all the
turn
data.
into mimetic entities. You are now a ghost. A being. Unperceived by all. But I can't just do nothing. This world is super terrifying. He and Don Hung have already set off. The Astral Express could appear on the horizon any second now. And they too will become this place's victims.
For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely.
They are all humans who got lured into this place. But these people's memories were tampered with. That's not what happened with the Express crew. That's so cruel. Did the Memo Snatchers do that? I don't know. I only possess your memories. None of these people managed to break through the sky's seal. There's probably a dangerous reason as to why Amphoreus had remained undiscovered for so long. Anyway, back to our initial topic. You gotta know something, right? We practically look like twins. Maybe you know a thing or two about my past? Or any hidden powers I might have? Please, tell me what I need to do to protect them. Have you ever wondered what the word cost means before jumping into action? Cost? Shouldn't I be the one asking you that?
Ooh.
You
Some
always
bite.
hid in my memories.
Right?
Never wanted to come out. The only times you showed yourself were when I got into serious trouble. That's because you also don't want to get discovered by the garden's observers. Am I wrong?
Ooh. March is smarter than she lets on, that's for sure.
There's no one here except us. If you help me, then I'll help you.
Wow.
Fine. Let me drop a single pebble into these stagnant waters and watch the ripples reshape everything. But you must polish this pebble with your own hands, and it will require all of your memories. What will I turn into after that? Maybe you'll turn into a guiding light. Or maybe you'll be reduced to dead embers. I can't guarantee that you'll remain the person you are now. Inside you is nothing but an Evernight. Even I can only catch a tiny glimpse of it. If this is the only way, then I don't see why I should say no. Besides,
Gosh, this is making me feel like a little sick and nauseous.
the mastermind behind the show is about to find us.
A Apologies, lost young lady.
Oh.
But I simply cannot allow you to keep acting as you please.
So, he can't see you, huh? As expected. Or
Wow.
maybe he's seen through our true essence.
The Garden of Recollection's methods are puny party tricks. But you... how did you overcome the ultimate protocol?
Looks like we don't have time to keep talking this out. That's right. Some opportunities will never come again. Then, let's do it. Offer up all of my memories. Cast down this pebble, and let everything in this world.
I have to say, I don't agree that she's gone because she said my memories in quotations, meaning perception of a person in order to exist, in order for anybody to see Evernight or this other version of March 7th, right? You have to be recognized as an existence in Amphoreus. So what is the acknowledgement of existence? It's that you are perceived by other people, right? Other people interact with you, they have memories of you, they are the proof that you exist. Other people and record that you leave behind, or records that you leave behind, are proof of your existence. So in this case, just because March sacrifices her own memories doesn't mean that a record of her is completely gone, or that she's gone essentially in and of herself, because everybody else still knows her. Trailblazer, Dan Hung, all the Astral Express crew, Penacony, Bellabog, everybody's ever met March 7th, her to Space Station, they all have a perception or have perceived or acknowledged the existence of a March 7th. So the fact that they are treating it like she is completely gone, I still believe that there is a bit of a trick, because if memo keepers could wipe and alter memories so easily, I doubt that they could erase whole bits of history. If that were the case, Amphoreus should and wouldn't keep happening in perpetual eternal recurrence, because then why wouldn't they just erase the fact that Lygus ever, or the experiment ever began, right? Like, if a memo keeper or the memo garden of recollection is so strong, or those that they serve, the Aeon they serve, then why wouldn't they just change history, right?
Be swallowed by the torrents of oblivion. I promise you, what was frozen was alive.
Now, let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
Gosh, I don't like this.
Is this the parlor car? Am I back already? But why don't I remember anything about my journey back? Something doesn't feel right. Think back to when he and I separated.
It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
This is goodbye then, Lord Donhong. Thank you, guard. I hope that all of you will be able to overcome this disaster. But I can't remember anything after that, no matter how hard I think.
Where's Sunday? Did he not come back with you?
He stayed with Madame Herta. They wanted to try using his tuning to help support the genius's thought hacking.
Himiko's back!
voice?
Sorry, I'm excited.
Mr.
Yeah,
Dan.
right? We haven't heard it in so long. That's so exciting.
Oh my. That was Herta's suggestion? It's hard to imagine she'd borrow the power of the harmony.
Oh, I miss Himiko so
No,
much.
it was Sunday's suggestion. Herta initially refused. But she changed her mind after Xandar's identity was revealed.
And we still can't get in contact with the Xianzhou Lafu?
Wait, why can we not?
I'm still trying, but this place is outside the interastral
Oh,
peace
okay.
communications
Well, that makes more
coverage
sense,
zone,
right?
So there's a limit to what we can do.
What about Aventurine's chip, the mini transmitter? Surely it can get through to the IPC's lines.
Probably not though. Otherwise he would have already done it.
Are you all right? I've never seen you this anxious before.
I'm all right. I'm probably just tired. Let's focus our energy on the kids. Now's not the time for distractions.
Right. Unfortunately, I left that chip in the dreamscape.
Oh my
when we
gosh,
departed
well,
Penacony.
when he met with Archeron. Probably got this
Am I
distracted.
dreaming? The parlor car feels so strange.
Oh no, Dan's awesome.
Are
Ah,
the voices coming from the passenger cabin?
no. Dan is, oh no, he's also like March and Evernight, right?
Those two passengers have to return safely.
Don't worry, Pom Pom. They're both experienced nameless. They'll be just fine.
Oh. I'm right here. But where did all of you go?
If this is flow of time, does that mean they're already on Amphoreus and he's coming back? Well,
It's hard to believe that their car is still floating in the vacuum of space.
That's why the Express wasn't able to receive any landing signal. It's likely that the two missing nameless, like March 7th, also came under the influence of the Path of Remembrance, and only their minds entered Amphoreus.
no, that seems unlikely.
We can analyze all we want, but the real question is, what can we do right now?
Right.
I was just about to get there, Miss Himiko. Right now, Amphoreus' memory zone is extraordinarily full. I can also take this opportunity to enter the world and seize as much of an advantage for the Astral Express as possible before the other memo keepers arrive.
Miss Black Swan, that
For
isn't a good
example,
idea.
I can light a beacon in the memory zone for the Trailblazer and Don Hong to follow back home.
Why does that not sound right? Why does that not sound right?
March's room. I haven't heard a single peep from her this whole time.
Why does this seem... Something about this seems off. Something about...
March already wasn't feeling very well when he and I set out. Even if this is a dream, I should still check on her.
I'm gonna barge in. I'm concerned.
No, that's not
Daniel, we don't got time. Fine.
March, it's me. Well, there's no other choice. Sorry, March.
He's so polite knowing she... Oh, he doesn't know. That's right. Oh my gosh, he doesn't know. I forgot. They've been gone this whole time. Yeah, they didn't know.
This isn't a dream after all.
Oh my gosh.
Based on what Madame Herta said, Dan Heng should already be on his way back.
But the Express hasn't detected any traces of him.
He can't leave.
I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before.
Or he's already returned to the Express.
Well, then Black Swan should be able to see
Fell
us.
into the trap of someone with ulterior
Oh.
No, I've definitely seen them before. But I've lost that memory.
She's trying to prevent him from getting to the
Remember
Astral
that those mimetic
Express.
entities are truly everywhere.
Don't worry. Normal memo keepers can't do anything to that little
Normal.
dragon. As long as he's awake enough, he'll find a way out. All he needs is a little concentration, patience, and resolve.
Hearing you say that makes me feel much better. Dan Heng has all of the qualities you mentioned.
I don't know what your intentions are.
Oh
But
boy.
as the guard of the Astral Express, I must ask. Any suspicious and uninvited guests to leave.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. The harmony will soon play in unison. May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more.
I can't thank you enough.
Please calm down.
What is this song? They've been hitting out of the park with the music lately. I've been like this like every everything I've said. That's crazy.
I have heard the call. Loud torment went out. I bid you farewell. Is the trap now taken care of?
Yes, he's not even in this plane.
Dan Heng!
Wait.
Miss Himiko, I'm back.
No, I mean he's not
Even if
back.
it's just
But
through a spirit warp jump.
oh, okay, so it didn't physically go. Okay.
You could hear our conversations?
Yes. It was thanks to your voices that I could pierce through the memorial barrier. Although
Ugh,
it
I'm
was
so
not a
glad they
wise
could see each
decision
other
to
again.
let a memo keeper of unknown origins board the Express.
Can't argue with that.
Miss Black Swan has been on the crew's side ever since things started going wrong in Amphoreus. We can trust her.
And I trust Himiko, Dan. So you're overruled.
So many baffling things kept happening one after another. I don't even know where to begin. I wish I could have returned with better news.
Don't blame yourself. You're all safe and sound, and that's good enough for me.
Are he and March 7th really safe and sound?
As a matter of fact, while you were on your way back, Amphoreus' circumstances changed once again. And these circumstances have something to do with the two you just mentioned.
Are you saying that he has been kidnapped by an unidentified Remembrance Path Strider?
Yep.
So you're saying that person's appearance is identical?
Oh,
to
okay.
March
So
7th?
okay. See, she does help.
It's
helpful.
too early to say that. as I haven't seen her with my own eyes. I've only detected a similar aura in the memory zone.
But her existence, her physical body
We
is
have
still in
no way
stasis
of
here.
knowing what March 7th has experienced. But I can assure you, if we sink too far into the Memoria tide of that, Miss March.
So if all her minds are in Amphoreus, her physical body is here. If she gave up all her memories, right? A couple of things I think might happen. One, we have all of our memories of March, where she talked about perception, right? An acknowledgement of somebody is acknowledgement of existence. But two, we also have all of March's photos, which also capture memories as well. So that said in a fashion, Evernight can technically exist, and depending on how powerful the Memo Keepers are and Black Swan and the others, they could technically take this vessel of March's body and fill it with previous memories of the past. So that's what I'm thinking in line of like story.
What will happen?
Everyone here will be torn to pieces. Please,
Oh,
trust me on this.
that's fantastic.
But I also trust in our trailblazing companions. I know this isn't what March would want.
No matter what secrets are buried within, we'll do whatever we can to find that March 7th and bring back him and the March we all know. I mostly understand what we've learned about the erudition and the destruction. But what
Crazy.
roles do the remembrances intruders play in Amphoreus?
Yeah, I sort of agreed that that's sort of unknown. I mean, they sort of want the
discoveries
memories,
relating
but
to that with
the
Madame
data.
Herta's help. As part of the deal, do you mind if I share them with you? All right then. Fourth mirror.
Oh, okay, sure. Let's just call up.
Finally, my turn.
There she is.
Oh, this feels like such a grand occasion.
Mirror, please. Just get to the point.
It's really been too long since I last appeared.
This friend here is Madame Herta's very capable assistant. They were the ones who helped you complete the spirit warp jump. Additionally, it was thanks to them that I was able to learn the secrets of that group of extremist memo keepers.
Extremist memo keepers, like the one that she's a part of.
Praise, but I didn't have to lift a finger.
I don't know about that. That's a
You
little.
did this through a mirror?
Madam
The
Herta's
Garden
mirror.
has strict rules for collecting memories. But not all memo keepers are as proper as I am. Herta's space station often has uninvited guests, and they never seem to know their limits. That group of memo snatchers has been taken
The
care
one that
of,
was captured by
and they're
Madam
now
Herta.
trapped in the fourth mirror. How many of them are there? I can't quite remember.
I didn't really count carefully either. Maybe around 42? There's still room for more.
I carefully dissected the memories of these colleagues of mine. Individually, their goals are not worth mentioning. But when you piece them all together, you come to a conclusion that can't be ignored. The Garden of Recollection is secretly salvaging the memories of a path disappearing. In other words, their goal is to gain the memories of a god's death.
The moment an Eon falls? That would indeed be a spectacular sight for someone dedicated to recording these things.
Oh, so their interest is to back us up
That's
then,
exactly
because they.
the problem.
Yeah.
They seem to have been aware of the Destruction's movements early on, but they lacked a decisive power and had no way to penetrate Amphoreus's firewall.
So, what did they decide to do?
Well, I mean, it's also just like
Hide the truth and wait.
they're trying to get in all the time, right?
Now it seems that letting Memo Keepers guide the right people here was also part of the plan.
And I guess that's a good question too, is if they're recording things for posterity, right? And then there's these extremist memo keepers, which are like the ones that are trying to come in and they're trying to like interfere or take, and that's the ones that they're worried about. I don't want to say extremists, but like they're like the memo keepers that are wanting to do more
This
than
also
just record.
confirms one of my suspicions.
Right.
They have already infiltrated deep within the garden.
Yeah.
They would not hesitate to associate with the Destruction in order to salvage memories? Could they be the Cremators?
Hi, this
I
is
don't know.
Joshua Seth,
Perhaps
voice
there
of
are even
Chaos
deeper
from
things at
Xenosaga.
play here.
Thanks for checking out Watte TV. And
Yeah,
remember,
I'm sure they're gonna
as long
hopefully
as people
explain it by the end of
universe
this, is
desires
what I'm
it,
thinking, but it's
we
just
will
like
continue to exist.
I've been thinking about it for a while now.
well.
Like, just how all these pieces are coming together in and of itself in Amphoreus, and all these things are sort of like colliding. And my thought process of like how exactly that's gonna go about it. Crazy, but I'm sure they'll tell us.
The majority of Memo Keepers believe that when the universe inevitably reaches its death, unable to sustain increasing entropy, Fu Li will use the memories of everything to reforge the cosmos. Amphoreus, as a scepter, can be viewed as a mini-universe. This is why Memo Snatchers have been frequenting the Herta space station.
So then
Without
Fuli's
a
just as
doubt,
bad. They're all trying
these
to
extremists
reformat
wish
the
to record
universe.
the cause and effect of Iron Tomb's destruction. Of
Yeah,
the Edition.
see, they're all trying to
They
get
may want
involved.
to use it to simulate the end of the universe, or to probe into the unfathomable will of the
Yeah.
eons.
Makes sense.
The Trailblaze broke the seal around Amphoreus, giving these people the opportunity to enter. Now, they'll do anything to prevent outside powers from interfering. Because your involvement will certainly influence Iron Tomb's final outcome.
You said that March is closely linked to the Remembrance. Is what she's doing related to these Memo Snatchers?
I mean, yeah.
I do not believe that Miss March is on their side. In fact, when the car you used for landing first made contact with Amphoreus, a
Yeah,
violent
and I
surge of
agree. And
memories
I think that's
flowed
with
past.
anything. But I think
Combined
that
with what we
they're
know
sort of
now,
revealing these bad
I have
actors to
reason
us and being
suspect
like,
that the flash of power came from.
they're trying to be like, what was it called? The Annihilation Gang, right? Like, they're like trying to display like each group or each paths have a good and a bad side to them. And they're just trying to say like, here's the groups of each path that they follow, and here's each group's objective in the war within each Aeon. So it's like you have the Memo Keepers, and then you have like their opposite side, and then you have like everyone's opposite side. So there's infighting within those that follow. Like the followers disagree on how to pursue those things, and then there's the Aeon, which is having the war amongst the other Aeons. So it's a little weird. It's like the higher scale and like the street level scale, right? They got street justice, right? Right, exactly. It's like street justice versus like the cosmic overall, like what's gonna happen to the universe. You've got like the big stage, and you've got like this smaller side story, which is basically humanity playing these roles versus the Aeons that have bigger, grander plans. And I think it's interesting to capture both the lower scale and the higher scale at the same time, and sort of explain both scales simultaneously.
March.
Exactly. She was the first to be hijacked by the Remembrance, but she used Memoria to neutralize the firewall, allowing you two to enter.
Ah, that's how they ended up.
At present, we've lost contact with him. Our only choice now is to rely on the eyes and ears of those two geniuses to understand the situation within Amphoreus. There's no use in agonizing over this, Don Hung. Our top priority now is to find where that car landed.
Yes.
Passenger Dong Hung! You finally found your way back home!
Pom-pom!
Yes, conductor. I'm back. It's just...
Pom-Pom knows. Pom-Pom came over to bring you good news. Passenger Welt says they found those two passengers. Their projections are in the parlor car. Vital leap forward.
A day of peaceful repose.
This will strengthen our position.
Welt. And Mr. Screwlum.
Himiko. You seem to be feeling much better now. And Dan Hung. It's great to be able to talk to you. Once again, we owe Madame Herta a huge favor.
Madame Herta doesn't care much for favors, but she'll be happy to receive everyone's praise. Back to the topic at hand. Mr. Dan Hung, we did a sweep of the area surrounding Amphoreus' celestial body for organic signals, and we finally discovered the bodies of you and Mr. Trailblazer. The two of you were very fortunate, as there was something protecting your bodies. All vital signs are still present, and your functions are all intact.
Was it March protecting us?
Our preliminary determination is that the bubble enveloping you two in the vacuum is made of a substance similar to Memoria. Conjecture. This substance is connected to the lost Miss March.
It will take some effort to bring your bodies back to the Express, so you should get some rest first.
Have we completely lost contact with the inside of Amphoreus?
There have been several unforeseen circumstances. We broke through Lygas's firewall after the law was amended. But now Amphoreus is enveloped by the fierce path of remembrance, once again cutting off all channels of communication for outsiders.
I mean, yeah, it's two sides of every coin, right? Storytelling, usually
So we
there's
have no
it's
way of
perception.
contacting him.
Generally, most things are gray area.
The difference in the flow of time.
Aside from everything that society determines as taboo, you know?
For him.
Don Hung, what are you thinking?
If it was March who helped us get past the firewall initially,
Society usually determines, like, everything's social contracts that people agree upon.
Have the travel permit for Amphoreus right now?
That is a logical inference, Mr. Dan Hung.
Ooh.
Mr. Screwlum, do you have a way to transmit my spirit signal back to Amphoreus?
You want to go back? That is far too risky.
Even if my body and spirit are able to return without a hitch, there's not much I can do here.
Right?
We can't lose you again, Don Hung.
Miss Himiko, if we can't get him and March back, how is that any different from losing me?
You're right. I should have known you'd say something like that.
Well, I suppose there's no point in trying to dissuade you.
Mr. Yang, Miss Himiko, I will do everything in my power to bring the Express crew back together. No one will be left behind.
Ooh, that's a strong promise. The theme song of HSI.
You may notice a hint of sweetness in the air. That would be the fragrance of the 7-colored bath salts from Marmorial Palace. A truly splendid journey, if I may say so. With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
I also like that song.
Losses were a constant on the Flame Chase journey, until your radiant arrival turned the tide. Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, ha! Mere playthings in the hands of the Trailblazer. The cosmos is safe once more because...
Shush.
Hey, hey, hey! Incoming train broadcast! Attention all passengers! The navigation meeting is about to begin! Make your way to the parlor car! It's time to pick our next stop!
Perfect timing. Let's head to the meeting.
Let's not and say we did.
I'm wide awake and feeling great. What's this? Who left this note? Oh, strange. It's like
Oh my gosh. The only option is take a look. No! It's pain! Such a heavy message.
March. When did she leave this here? I didn't hear a thing. Whatever. I'll go ask her myself. Huh? What? There's a new painting here. All I did was take a bath. How did so many surprises pop up? Better step forward and take a closer look.
Keep it down. I think I found him.
Who's there?
Sunday?
What's this?
Nice. How did I know? Our boys got us.
Is this the Reverie Hotel? Seriously, what is happening?
There you are! What took you so long?
Huh?
Hurry up! The navigation meeting is about to start!
Navigation meeting? In Penacony?
Come on over. It's time to choose our next destination.
Wait, what? No. Obviously not.
Perfect timing. The meeting's at a standstill. Lusaka or Melistanen? No one can make the call.
Interesting, the third option's off the table.
The vote's split 2 against 2. Everything hinges on your vote now.
No, where's the March? I don't see March 7th anywhere.
What do you mean?
And once again, the passenger is talking nonsense.
Ah, young people. Always full of jokes.
What? Their reactions. What's going on?
Oh, I get it. You want to play a game with us, right?
I don't get what you guys are saying.
You said you didn't see March. True, she might be hiding somewhere in the lobby. The objective of the game is to uncover where she's hiding.
Oh. Oh?
You're her closest companion. If anyone can do it, it's you, right?
Is March 7th playing hide and seek with me? Weird. Did I even make a call?
Hello? Hello? Is that you? I knew you'd
Quiet, Mem.
This is the Interastral Peace Broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
A newsflash. The Erudition Experimental Ground has separated from the entanglement.
The Lord Ravager did not emerge as had anticipated.
In the end, salvation of Amphoreus was not only going to be 12, but also to one crucial.
It won't be easy. I know. But you've got this. Find your way back. Find yourself.
Sunday, I'm going, brother.
An unsigned guest log. Can you really call that a log? Wait a second. Why am I looking for March 7th in the guest book?
Friend! Over here.
March 7th isn't here. Faint, fleeting voices are speaking to me. But where are they coming from? I went through something like this before. Back in Panaconi. Not even Lycus's prison could hold me. I found my way out. Keep it together. I know I can do this.
I found you. You did well. Soar. Break free from the cage of Memoria. Let harmony become your wings.
A clever little trick. But stealing a fledgling from someone else's nest? Not exactly the pinnacle of integrity, is it?
Did you find her?
No. It's a futile game, isn't it?
In truth, you don't have to go to such lengths to find March 7th.
Because in this memory zone, March is everywhere. We're protecting March 7th's wish. You... you seriously can't sense it? She doesn't want to say goodbye to the trail place. She wants to keep traveling together. Forever and ever. We are her memo sprites. For the sake of her wish, we must give it our all. Finally, the timing is just right. A thrilling
Hey, ma'am.
distress rescue. Wait, maybe I got that backwards.
Mem?
It's me, Cyrene. But now I'm in my mem form. Seriously, one mysterious and cute memo sprite is more than enough. Friend, come with me. We're getting out of here. Why run away? What does it take to make you understand? Step 1. Stop scaring him already. In this form, I'm way more suited for the memory zone. I'm totally in my element. Grab my hand. Let's hide away in the deepest corner of your memories.
We're in dire straits. I'm counting on you. What about my privacy?
Lift the curtain of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Where am I?
I haven't heard a space station.
where it all began for you. Looks like we made it. What's that?
Silverwolf? Kafka?
It's your secret. I'm so curious, but I won't peek. Promise. When I first met you, I remember they were there in your memories too.
What are they doing? I don't know. Here we go again after so long. What are they doing?
You sound really nostalgic. Want to take a closer look? Go ahead. Think of it as a glimpse into the past. I'll stay right here. I promise not to disturb you.
What's this? Memories, from before I woke up?
So, Silverwolf, how long till he wakes?
Hard to say. Maybe a few more minutes. By the way, that part in the script, could this be the right moment?
Yes, looks like we're on the same page. In that case... Listen. Remember these words, then forget them. Let them slumber in the depths of your memory until the day they are awakened once more.
I love how everything is finally getting connected
On that day,
in a weird way.
Your journey will intertwine with the remembrance. In nearly every possibility Elio has foreseen, it leads to a great crisis. You'll face betrayal, lose your way, and seek answers.
Betrayal?
So before you hear these words, I don't want you to consider this a prophecy. You arrived at this moment because of the decisions you made.
Huh?
I don't know what you'll have endured, or whether you'll still believe in me. But if there's even a trace of doubt in your heart, I hope these words can give you strength. It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality. Mark this number, 4. According to Terminus's prophecy, 4 paths will push the cosmos to its end. And on your journey, you shall encounter them, one by one.
This is our first experience with Elio's script,
harmony,
isn't it?
Nihility, and
The last path, what is it? I think I know because of March, right?
easy now. Trust what you
Enigmata.
remember. The 4th path has yet to fully reveal their face. And that's why the journey's worth it. Even in a predetermined script, there's room for us to mold possibilities into shapes we prefer. So listen. Take this guiding principle, then forget it. Let your own will be what expands your journey through life. As in the past, even while achieving so much, you never let go of your pursuit of freedom.
That was so sincere. I might actually tear up a little.
Yeah.
Well, we all live within the script, but adding a little color to the lines has never been forbidden.
Are you going to say more about those branching storylines? Never mind. Best not to tempt fate. Get ready, he's about to wake up.
Come back to yourself. Kafka said that when my link to the remembrance deepens, this memory will resurface exactly when it needs to. And an inevitable crisis will surely follow. But even a Stellaron hunter can't fully grasp the trailblazing journey.
But they're following Elio's script.
Just as I thought. It all begins with March 7th, doesn't it? Even if the Express had never arrived at Amphoreus, her secret would have come to light eventually. All things considered, that's the most reasonable conclusion. It's a lot to take in. Time to clear my head and find Cyrene again.
So interesting we spent so much time investigating Amphoreus, only to now be...
Cyrene?
It's a breakthrough! A breakthrough! How could that little pink girl possibly beat us? Little one, you really don't know how to behave, do you? You were meant to stay in those beautiful memories and wait for all the disasters to pass.
Of course, 10 times stronger after turning evil. Great.
Oh, triple-faced soul, cast your light upon us. Let no darkness remain concealed.
Someday?
I already told you, our boys got us.
Hands high and embrace this boundless light.
This stage really brings back memories.
Yes. For you, I suppose it's been a long time, hasn't it? None of this would have been possible without Miss Cyrene. Even while engulfed by Memoria, she fought to stay in contact with the geniuses. Only then, through tuning, was I able to undo the memory zone's effect on you.
What about Cyrene? Where is she?
Step onto the stage first. Ms. March will come for us soon.
Ooh.
But she won't be alone. Those memo sprites will follow. We need to prepare early. Only then can we get you out safely, and go back for Cyrene and March 7th.
Ooh. This is up the ante. Oh my gosh.
Amphoreus is being overwhelmed by an unusually violent Memoria tide. I'll do all I can, but even that might not be enough. Black and pink. Two memories twisted together. Time is precious. Let's pick up the pace. Yes, Madam Herta. I've made contact with him. Understood. I'll carry out my part as expected.
Quite the dazzling nest you have, little bird of the harmony. Your grasp of Memoria is unexpectedly profound, but playtime's over. This ocean we created, according to her wish. This journey that flows on without end. Don't any of you think about interfering with it.
She's coming. Is it me she's after this time? There's no time to regroup. I prepared an alternate escape route. Wake from your slumber and return to reality. Come on. I'll bring you out.
Out. Self-righteous path strider of the harmony. You think you can do that? Next time, get a memo keeper instead.
That was way too close. Good thing I was there to fish you out.
Stupid
Sunday,
black tide, man.
Are you alright?
Mr. Yang. I couldn't get him out. I'm sorry.
Is it true that March is behind all of this?
Yes. And no. That Pathstrider of Remembrance is identical to March 7th in appearance, but what lies inside? I can't find the right words to describe it just yet.
Can't you come up with an analogy? I thought that was your thing.
That, Miss March, feels like a reflection on water. Only not from a calm, clear lake, but from a bottomless abyss. Within her words, I sensed an intense but utterly pure protectiveness.
Protectiveness?
This is only speculation, but after being drawn into Amphoreus, perhaps March 7th experienced... No. She likely foresaw a tragic end. It was out of a desire to protect her fellow crewmates that she chose to awaken a power that teeters on the edge of evil.
Well, on the bright side, at least March 7th won't have to face any danger again.
After that battle, I'm afraid I'll no longer be able to join the fight through tuning. So... has Miss Black Swan's progress remained on track?
You don't need to worry. She used your disturbance to mask her movements. Current status? Advancing upstream within the memory zone. I didn't see that coming. The Memo Keeper is pretty courageous, choosing to defy the rules and take matters into her own hands. This means she's chosen to stand against the Garden of
Which is
Recollection.
the own path that she travels, which is insanity.
Even so, I must think long term.
Wow.
I wanted to hide in the shadows to avoid direct conflict. But why is it so quiet here? The air is thick with Memoria, yet it's so chaotic, like broken memories all mixed together. Memo Snatchers should be swarming into Amphoreus. I was expecting this place to be very lively. So, how did they end up like this? Now I'm getting very curious. Make a wish. An empty shell. The consciousness that maintained this Dharmakaya has disappeared. So efficient. Not a single trace left behind. Alternatively, she might have sacrificed herself for an even more mysterious purpose. Either way, what exactly made these fanatical believers end up like this? Memory. It is indeed a deep ocean of dangerous allure, where fascinating secrets always hide beneath the waters. I keep getting the feeling that the same thing happened in Penacony.
Wait, has Evernight been around since, like, messing with our adventures? No, surely not, right?
We're about to head off. Is it really gonna be okay? That world's surrounded by a mass of chaotic material. That white band of light has already foiled our plans multiple times.
Don't worry. After the pink girl from the Astral Express broke into Amphoreus, that obstructive force preventing the garden from entry disappeared. That's the trailblazing nameless for ya. A huge help.
What are you so happy for? Aren't things gonna get messier with more irrelevant people turning up? What if those trailblazers find the Seed of Remembrance before we do?
Oh.
Then we'll just steal it back.
That's what they're saying, is the seed has to die.
By the way, there's a messenger and a memo
I
keeper on that
see.
express.
Wow.
We don't know where they stand on this matter. So make sure they don't notice you when you make your move.
You folks are truly everywhere. These memo snatchers are different from the previous husks. These ones seem to have had contact with him.
We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now.
This memory ends so abruptly, as if a shapeless hand snuffed out its candlelight. It appears the secrets ahead are even murkier than I imagined. What a bizarre sight.
It's spinning out of control! Everything's out of control! Why did no one tell us? That girl is the Memo Keeper's nemesis!
Is she talking about March 7th?
That Evernight, those black Memo sprites, they swallowed everything! Those who came here first all drowned. Not even a trace of their consciousness was left behind! I wish I'd never come here. I don't want anything to do with Amphoreus anymore. Please! I'm begging you. Don't come near me. No! No!
You've involved too many innocent people just to obtain the memory of an eon's fall. You deserve this. But I'm not here to blame you. That entity you call Evernight. Tell me everything you know about her. We may yet bring a glimmer of hope for those who are still alive in there.
Eden, a blessed insight!
Huh?
So, that's what happened. We were tricked. We are the sacrifice. The garden used us. The pure child of Anasrava abandoned us. She just wants to find her lost sisters. Find them, kill them, reclaim them. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. Dead, 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 dead. Dead, dead, dead. Dead, 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 dead. Dead, 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 dead.
I can finally understand your fears now. Thank you for the information. It was very valuable. I'll take your remaining consciousness out of here as a gesture of thanks. It'll serve as both protection and a punishment. You'll reunite with your peers in a genius's mirror, where you can reflect long and hard on your past actions. Well, provided that I can survive my encounter with her.
What? This is so crazy.
little critters look scary, but they're not so tough to handle after all. Though the surging Memoria tide swept my friend away, I must return to his side before Miss Evernight succeeds. Another one of these stealth missions, huh? Help me out here, friends in our world. A scorching and dangerous aura. This power shares the same origin as Finan. And then there's that enigmatic, bottomless aura that seems to jolt awake at midnight. Must be Miss Evernight. Better steer clear of her. There's a beam of light over there, full of energy, yet uncontrollable. More familiar than the others. As if it's coming from someone close by. Could it be... my friend? Maybe it's the Stellaron he mentioned. Memories of the Stellaron are flowing deep within the Memoria tide. Let's go there to find my friend. Ugh, jeez. So many little ones gathered here. Did you know I was coming? You're being a bit too enthusiastic, aren't you? Thankfully, his presence hasn't weakened. I feel like I'm getting a bit closer. Huh? They're guarding something. Is that my friend's photo stone? What's it doing here? These memo sprites are completely still. It's as if they're drawn to this thing. This is an even cuter memo sprite.
I knew it, see?
No wonder the photo stone can't store more memories. Have you been hiding in there all along?
The pictures, it's March's camera, see?
My
Told you.
travel companions.
What? How could that mean?
My companions.
Are you March 7th?
I knew it. I knew it! Bravo, March. Big brain March.
The sky is burning. And the streets are empty. It's just like how things were last time. How long can the encryption key you wrote for me last, Mr. Screwlum?
That is difficult to project. Logic. It is currently unclear how the unknown variable, Miss March, conducts her interference. Please rest assured that I will extract you on time before the encryption key expires.
But that means I will no longer be able to hack in via the same method. I only have one chance.
The maze of the remembrance is starting to change. I cannot remain your guide on your path forward. That is why we had to form a temporary alliance with our former enemy.
I
Why?
express my utmost respect for your courage to personally face such dangers.
And this is how he gets Terrorbox, because Terrorbox long passed, right?
Enmities
So...
well within my calculations.
Allow me to reiterate that Lord Anaxagoras now has a firm grasp on your crucial weakness. If you still plot to harm the Nameless, then you will find that the Society's previous warnings were not empty threats.
I understand. I'll only do what needs to be done.
I never imagined that I'd one day walk alongside a genius who offered himself to the destruction.
My stance has never changed. The erudition's ruin is inevitable. But
okay, buddy.
before that, I'd be very willing to witness the reunion of the Nameless and to escort you on your way home.
More like her appearance completely interrupted your plans, even forcing you to seek out collaboration. I'll remember that.
Your words are as sharp as ever. But remember, happenstance is the only true constant in the universe. The demise of the progenitor of all dragons is a testament to that. Come with me. I am honored to guide a scion of permanence.
You created this wasteland before us with your own hands.
Such sights are no longer able to stir anything in my heart.
Ha! Are you saying that once upon a time you were actually moved by their defiance?
I'm sorry to say, I never was.
Let the show begin.
This will strengthen our position.
These memo sprites. Is it her?
The mimetic entities of the remembrance are everywhere. That lady wove a giant web in my blind spot. She hacked and infected the Time Titan, converting the built-up data of Amphoreus into puppets of the Memory Zone.
Sounds like you two have quite the history already.
Any variables that desire to influence the experiment deserve my attention.
Crazy March 7th is of course the loudest one to get the attention, right?
Could even a genius of the erudition get his brains hacked?
By someone with no brains? No, not kidding. But also kidding.
I'm simply stating a fact. That lady is also a threat to you. A threat that you cannot afford to ignore. She snuffed out the remembrance without any effort and left nothing behind. Her actions were so determined, as if she had an unquenchable hatred against that path. Contradictions are often the keys to the truth.
That's so scary.
Lady March 7th's past.
That's so scary.
Is a bottomless darkness.
And? Do you expect me to join forces with you because of that? All I need to know is that she has something to do with March 7th's past.
Fine. I am only giving you a possibility for you to ponder. The choice is still in your hands. A heavy past is like an everlasting night. As to what kinds of sins lurk within, you should know that better than I do, former Vidyatara High Elder.
Yes, I indeed know how to face the past. Better than you do. First, genius.
Calling out your real identities.
I have no intention of refuting that. Let us keep going, Lord Don Hum.
Dang, biting.
I didn't think there were still some that got away.
Explain.
They are thieves from the garden. They have long coveted this world, but it always been kept out. They finally got a chance thanks to your efforts.
Well, technically.
Unfortunately, they ran into Miss March and their consciousnesses were plucked out one by one, reducing them to mere husks. Those who were lucky enough to escape her drowned in the black tide, becoming these twisted figures.
But they look very different from the usual black tide creatures.
The reason has to do with our destination. Let us deal with the threats before us first. Then I'll reveal the answer to you.
You really have no intention of fighting, do you?
I have no grounds to assist you. Besides, the geniuses are still keeping a close eye on me. I would hate for anything I do to be misconstrued as provocation.
Wow.
Against you.
Never mind. Let me clear the way.
Dangerous thoughts.
Mortal form. I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Resonate all together. Each have some sunshine. May road is feeling much better. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
I can't thank you enough. It's of no consequence. I've heard the call. Careless.
Tonight, stars echo. Welcome to my.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
This trial is fitting. Torment and doubt, I bid you farewell.
What splendid spearmanship. Truly remarkable.
Let's get back on our previous topic.
These memo snatchers attempted to infiltrate the breeding ground of the Black Tide to steal Iron Tomb's memories.
That sounds like a surefire way of destroying themselves.
Well, our views differ on that. They had a chance to reach the truth precisely because they did not fear death. That futile world-bearer turned himself into a seal in this cycle, attempting to suppress the Black Tide's spread.
Crazy.
His golden blood soaked into the ocean tides and covered the earth, etching the scar of destruction into this world. And that scar shall point the way forward for you.
Wow.
Erudition, destruction, remembrance. When the three paths cross once again, Amphoreus shall face a most magnificent end.
A day of peaceful repose.
Final leap forward. Let the show begin.
This will strengthen our position.
Dawn Cloud.
I have witnessed 30 million futile ends atop this cliff. You may not agree with me, but I've always believed that this number has made me the person who understands Kozlana the most. This is also where he decapitated me on that day and pointed his sword at the Eon of Destruction. He suffered a tragic defeat, but also achieved a legendary deed.
He wounded him.
A drop of burning golden blood. The blood that will cleanse the world. Dripped from the god's wound.
Nanook? Fiden managed to hurt them?
Yep.
Yes. It melded into Kaslana's body, becoming the destruction's final blessing. If you wish to dispel the fog and find that March 7th, then go and awaken his fury. She hides in the crevices of time, in the most concealed corner of Amphoreus. Only the most ferocious will can break through the memory zone and illuminate her footsteps. Just like how the blazing sun can only rise at the end of the Evernight.
How do I know this won't be another trick of yours?
I have nothing to gain from helping you two work together. But in this cycle, Kaslana never answered my calls. Perhaps his mind has already eroded away. Or perhaps he is still awake, still fighting the whispers of the Black Tide. Deep down, I only wish that you and the esteemed Trailblazer could bring me an answer.
Let the show begin.
Is there really no other way? How long has it been for you? Kaslana. Finen. I'm back. What?
The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Duty does not drive you to wield your blade, but hate. Behind that hatred, you seem to desire the destruction of the self.
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. What you stand to lose weighs far heavier than life itself.
It is because you suffer that you are so much stronger than any ordinary person.
Partner. And Dun Hung.
You still remember us?
Those two names are like brands.
Then I'll tell you that those two names only appeared for a blink of an eye in your long journey. But we once fought together to protect this holy city beneath our feet. And we witnessed each other's resolve at this very cliff.
I have forgotten everything except the belief I had when I set off. Even this body is as alien to me as your words. All I know is that I must imprison the destruction that swallows all.
What if I tell you that we're here for the same thing? Look at what this world has become. You know what it's waiting for. Even if you've forgotten everything, I still believe that you'll make the right choice, like you did in the past.
When have we ever had a choice? When
masters of this world's fate. Even though I shoulder the dreams of millions of lives, I could only forge the destruction's evil will.
No.
Everyone I know is dead. And the world I dared to save has been torn to pieces. So, be gone. This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
There's no need to be so serious. Sorry, I had a really long nap and all the bad memories woke up first. Long time no see, partner.
Well, it was only a very brief farewell for me.
We once walked side by side and trusted each other to watch our backs. That memory will never fade away, even if all else does. And because it was so precious and hidden so deep in my heart, it needed more time to wake up. Trailblazing. What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds, that is also a titan revered by the masses. There is no need to further confirm your resolve. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphoreus. Stand with me, and become heroes! Did you hear that? Heroes! I have never forgotten the weight of that word.
Even though I am no longer a hero, and the only thing remaining in me is the boundless flames of wrath.
But lighting a fire can also illuminate the path ahead.
Everyone I know is dead. And the world I dared to save has been torn to pieces.
But there is still a group of heroes that I know.
Yep.
And they will bring the true tomorrow to Amphoreus.
This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
It only ever burned for world bearing. So, I'm going to head towards tomorrow first. Don't make me wait too long, Donna. Partner.
Deal.
What if we were born from the destruction? There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come. Let us go to the other side of the night. You know that the dawn is there, and the blazing sun destined to rise.
won't be too long before our paths cross again.
There is a ruckus coming from the Grove of Epiphany. It is time for you to set out, my lord. I have another notice for you. In this cycle, an eccentric demigod deviated from their flame-chased destiny.
Damn.
In a history known by none, Terravox, the Earth, fell. This matter has remained extremely mysterious, contradicting the extrapolations of 30 million cycles.
We talked about it one time, and that was like the last cycle before this.
It also has something to do with Lady March 7th.
As of now, clues that yield no conclusions are not important. Finan already pointed me in the right direction. Open the way.
Lord Danhong is gone. You can now speak your mind, Lord Anaxagoras.
Thanks for the honor. And here I thought you weren't ever going to acknowledge your old friend. The Inspiration Circus recorded that you have led me up Dawn Cloud countless times. And the last time was right in the previous cycle. Oh, and Kefali even lowered their hand to welcome.
Surely you didn't move into my head to browse such trivial content. But if that's the case, I wouldn't mind recalling some fun Dromus trivia for your pleasure.
You seem pretty relaxed.
Indeed. The experiment's variable will be eliminated by my enemy's very hands. A beautiful way to kill two birds with one stone, isn't it? You know very well that everything I said about that Remembrance Pathstrider was true. Both my hypothesis regarding her identity and my recommendations to Lord Danhong.
Yes, I know. You haven't told a single lie so far.
But he's admitted. Omitted.
But I noticed your thoughts would generate a curious ripple whenever you mentioned her. It's almost like you were deliberately trying to hide something into the depths of your brain.
Yep. Figured so.
Since you're talking in such a blunt way, I'm assuming you haven't actually found any concrete evidence.
That is correct. Thanks to that mechanical body, you can control the boundaries of your thoughts, opting to only show partial truths. Pity that I still managed to grasp a shiver of fear that escaped your control, and I traced it upstream to discover one single word.
Anaxagoras.
Lycurgus, tell me, what is the Demi-Urge?
Deeper down the rabbit hole we go.
The Grove. Even the branches and leaves of the sacred tree have been dyed gold. Finan gave his all for him. Now that the destruction has quelled the Memoria tide, it's time for me to go deeper into the Grove. Who's there?
Oh!
That fiery blaze engulfed the grove and woke all creatures from their slumber. And you, visitor from beyond the sky, you have no intention of listening to the cries of the earth.
You are...
Are you surprised? Demigods with golden blood are not solely limited to Kevali's children. Is it not natural that the offspring of Georios would take on their duty? I am Terravox, Avatar of the Earth, divine protector of the myriad living beings.
This is so crazy that all of this is weaving together. And I feel like it's just one thing after another, right? And I knew that it was going to be escalating really quickly, but still,
I was
it's
just
really
told
quick.
by someone to watch out for you.
When they move, they really move on the
Answer me.
storyline.
Why would the Dromus King of the Legends, the demigod who should have fallen, appear in humanoid form?
You already know the answer. Is the transmutation arcanum not precisely your specialty, descendant of the permanence?
How do you know about... Was it March 7th?
Exactly. Thanks to her, I was able to escape into the Memoria Tide and disappear
March has been
from
busy,
the world's
jeez.
memories.
So you didn't die. Your fall was just a lie. You cast aside your duty as a flame chaser and joined her. Why?
It's really crazy that she's so involved.
For a Dromus, life is no more than existence. The birds and beasts of this world have struggled to survive since time immemorial. Yet unlike humans, they are unable to live on in the World-Bearer's memories. But Evernight is the master of remembrance, and I saw your story in the Veil of Evernight.
Vidyadara. No permanence. Dragon transmutation. Resurrect. Sham.
The path you chose to survive will lead to your death, demigod.
And what of it? This body is soaked in filthy golden blood. The earth is hungry, and only the permanence can satisfy it.
Wow, okay. Crazy.
This madness seems exactly like Mara struck.
Everyone's been waiting for us.
Don't worry about me in this mortal form. I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more.
Don't worry about me. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. Great!
Okay, let's give this a shot.
May song bring us victory, harmony and unison.
Cloud Knights? How is that possible?
The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision.
It's endless. Has the Memoria Tide returned?
The fire fires of abomination reignite. Why not join that water-mirrored moon and be fully imbibed?
May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
Don't worry about me.
Tonight, souls shall embrace. Tonight, the stars echo because of me.
The appropriate song, right? Always during the serious moments, Robin. Bringing her A game. Hilarious. Oh, it didn't pass me a skill point. Weird.
May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
Don't worry about me.
Is this some disordered memory?
The mists of the past shall drift away. What? Scatter, fade, turn to foam. Do you not remember me?
Wow.
After all, I am the heavy burden you must
They
bear.
bring this to us this late in the game.
How could I be so easily forsaken?
Dude, easily forsaken. He literally went through like 33 million cycles. And you're like,
Is this another memo snatcher trick?
Vidyadhara are supposed to forget the past during hatching rebirth. But the preceptors interfered back then and allowed me to remain deep in your consciousness.
which we are aware of.
If you do not wish to use that bloodstained name, you may call me Obliviated Memory.
That's not necessary. Though we've long parted ways, I won't ever forget you.
So, who is that giant?
That is Amphoreus' Earth demigod. He should be on our side, but he was led astray and intends to seize the power of dragon transmutation.
The dragon descends upon the earth, and all beings look to it in reverence. You and I know that all life in the universe covets permanence.
Are you trying to say I'll end up like you?
One day you will. And as I see it, that day won't be far from the end of this journey.
Let's move on to another topic. I have no intention of passing judgment on Don
Right.
Funk.
We've been there, done
And
that.
I have even less desire to become entangled with him again. I only have one concern right now. Bringing my companions back safely. You can either help me deal with these abominations, or return to the shadows of memory. Don Funk.
All right. The filthy remnants of the Memoria tide still run rampant. Let me accompany you through these rooms. You could use the help. And Presumably, that giant who craves the power of dragons won't just let things rest.
Do as you please. I'm moving ahead. Speaking of Terravox, his aggression just now was probably some distraction.
His madness is plain as day.
I agree.
A day of peaceful repose.
Lino reformed!
This will strengthen our position.
Oh, Chibi Chan and oh my gosh, really?
Phew! It's all good now. Yanis's blessing is full, and the hidden passage can be used again.
Now, the Imperator's legions can launch a surprise attack from the grove. Who knows if Terravox will be able to succeed? Huh? Who is this warrior?
Lady Tribios, I am Dan Heng, the Trailblazer's companion.
Dan Heng? Nice to meet you. I didn't realize Little Gray had more companions in addition to Little Cyrene.
There is no need to elaborate further. They are merely a collection of your memories, just like me.
No. If they were my memories,
Yep.
they would recognize me.
Yep.
Don Hong? Even though we don't know you, we'll still ask you to get somewhere safe. A terrible battle is about to break out here.
Hycealans. I mean, Tux Gladiorum.
I mean, Shion
Not
Uzuki.
far ahead.
I mean, Hycealin Suzuki.
Evacuation efforts are almost over, so go now, or it might be too late.
Hycealans. I see. In that case, I'll go look for her now. Thank you.
No problem. We need to go deliver some messages, so we'll be off. Please, take care, Dan Heng.
Memories crazed ramblings. What do you think?
It's too early to reach a conclusion, but this memory is most definitely not mine.
There are two possibilities. This memory either belongs to Terravox.
It has to be Terravox because I never took the core.
The probability of the latter is very low.
Yeah.
You should know better than I do. After that final battle, even the first genius couldn't determine where he went.
Correct. But the conversation I just had gave me an idea. Let's forget Evernight for now. In the Vortex of Genesis, there was someone else who went missing along with him. I still have a
Irene,
chance to
right?
make contact with her. And the way I'll do it is right here in the grove.
No! Stay back! You cursed beast!
That wasn't too difficult.
There's not a single sign of movement here. That was probably just the echoes of the Memoria Tide.
Look who it is. What a splash and poser. Didn't think I'd catch it here.
Are you the spirit spirit thief? Bartolos?
You can't get past
I
this.
see. Thank you for the advice. My cloud hymn magic will take it from here.
Save your energy. Yeah. What happened to your voice? Yeah, right? It's all because of the crazy lady with the pink hair and red eyes. In order to stop her from monitoring me, I sealed my voice. Hee. Then I'll leave it to you. There are plenty of ways to get through here. It's time for us to show you what you can do. Time for me to show you. Oh. What happens when you mash the button? Oh, is it this way instead? Oh, hold on. I guess I can't mess with that, right? Yeah, I messed it up though because it's supposed to be the other waterway, yeah. Which is fine, I just, I don't know what I was doing when I did it. It's the other way around, so instead it should be, I should be like going up here. Or no, is it not? Oh. Huh. I'm gonna try. Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
We're here. Now, it's time to awaken the person we're looking for.
A pool of spirit water. I see. You plan to resonate with the waters of this world.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphoreus are rather untamed. Subduing
And
the
he's
waters
talking to
isn't
Hyacinth.
easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now. Under the
Nice.
raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration calls forth the spirit water's memories.
I like these callbacks to the previous story because it's reminding us of like all the stuff we've been through, and like you're like sometimes you feel like the conversations are pointless or long-winded, and then it comes back and it's like, oh, here's this moment you should recall.
There are still survivors in Amphoreus. And this one even knows how to use the arts of water.
Very good. It's nice to meet the ocean demigod, Lady Hyacinth.
A green dragonfish. Are you Don Hum? I hope I've remembered your name correctly. Scale Gorge Waterscape is your home, isn't it? In Greyfry's memories, I saw you two standing side by side.
That's fortunate. It means I won't have to introduce myself. I can get straight to the point. Tell me, where are Evernight and him?
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them. But layered cliffs block the water's current. You must be careful. Earth has abandoned the Flame Chase mission. Though Terravox still lives, they are not an ally of the Trailblaze.
That's no surprise. I've already exchanged blows with that mad demigod.
I didn't think the worst would still come to pass.
He also intends to get his hands on a dangerous power. As his comrade in arms, do you know what his goal is?
Terravox has only ever cared for life born from this soil. If they covet powers from beyond the sky, I suppose it's out of the same care. Even so, their behavior is far too unusual.
I presume they wouldn't have made such a drastic and irreversible decision if they had not exhausted all other means. But embracing the permanence may result in even more misfortune.
While I admire that demigod's willpower, my position has not changed. It seems that if I want to find Evernight, I will have to confront Earth. Since my opponent has already turned into a vicious beast, what I do won't weigh on my conscience.
Then allow my specter to accompany you, Lord Don Hum. As the demigod who witnessed the end of this world, at least let me sing an elegy for my last comrade.
That doesn't sound like something you would normally say.
Okay.
What I do won't weigh on my conscience. I can certainly guess what you mean by that.
I will never hesitate for my companions. I am a nameless. And what I'm going to do is defend all the hopes that are on the verge of fading away.
Then I misspoke. That is exactly how the guard of the Astral Express should act.
Wow.
If you please, Lady Hyacinth.
Hold on to this current, for it still carries the warmth of Greyfry. Hopefully, it will lead us to the depths where our companion is hidden.
Electra, is that you?
Who's that?
You're right on time. Let the ocean sink into the Memoria tide and become part of the sacrifice to resurrect the Earth.
From permanence, gain eternal life.
We'll come back for the treasure chests. I got a story to get through. Hey, talk about stressful moments. Don't worry, guys. I'll just walk on through.
Yourself into the forge. Do not run from your fate. Use the permanence to fill the earth.
The Kyadara might not even be considered people if we did not resort to beastly actions.
Why did Dunfeng choose me all those years ago?
Long sire, fall into oblivion.
The Memoria tide surges violently. Hold on, and don't let your focus be swept away.
Worth our while. The whole grove is shaking.
Of 5 people.
3 must pay a price.
Oh! I can't accept.
This mortal form.
That's so funny because I wasn't expecting that.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Resonate all together.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Omega Wing.
I can't
No
thank you
interest in
enough.
conflict.
Guide.
Fighting is meaningless.
The future. Have some sunshine. Thank you. My throat is feeling much better. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. My throat is feeling much better. Guide with a rainbow bridge. Omega Wing.
I can't thank you enough.
Torment and doubt, farewell. I've no interest in. The truth of life and death. Well, the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Tonight, stars echo. Future is great. Have some sunshine.
Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Vital reformed.
A day of peaceful repose.
This will strengthen our position.
Is it over? It seems so. These phantoms that are haunting you are indeed here to bring you to your demise.
It's unusually quiet here compared to before.
Yeah, well...
Don't let your guard down. The Memoria tide has become even more violent.
Is that?
This is an interesting looking wine jar. Was it Baihang who brought it?
It's a specialty from Thalassa that she brought and left here just for this gathering.
But she herself didn't come?
Your mind retains far more of the past than I had imagined.
I've seen this farewell more than once in my dreams.
The previous life is just an immersion to a newly born Vidyadhara. You know rationally that these are your memories, but it doesn't feel like you experienced them yourself. I use dragon transmutation for selfish reasons, and close friends turn to enemies. You probably want to ask me if it was worth it.
No, I don't think he does.
The Military Affairs Office is placing more importance on the Yuchue's battle this time. And the Yao Qing called her back for a patrol mission.
Some people are born with adventure in their blood and can't stop for even a moment. No matter, I'll drink her portion for her.
We're already toasting. Why don't we wait for Dun Feng?
As always, the High Elder has endless meetings with the Preceptors that he can't get away from. Let's not wait on him. Isn't this just water?
I'll relay her exact words. It is a mistake to drink too much before a battle, so I'll leave a jar of spring water from Thalassa's Crystal Palace.
It's so sad to
She
see
said that
people
wine
from the
only has
past.
flavor
I
after a
hate that so
triumphant
much.
return.
People go through so much, you know, and they change so much.
So earlier.
I didn't want to go along with her, but she insisted on seeing your expression after your first sip.
Any gift from a friend, whether it is water or wine, is rich in flavor all the same.
I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value. I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value.
Ah, you're just in time. The punishment for making us all wait should be 3 cups of wine.
Spare me, please. I've already suffered enough next to the ancient sea. I've convinced the Preceptors. Vidyadhara Cloudhim Magi will join the battle on the front lines, and our armies will fight side by side.
It's so crazy to think that
like you can now carry
that they
out your
still allowed
plan for dealing
Dan
with the
to have
Chichen
these
Mirage.
memories still in the back of like his consciousness, and he recalls them,
Thank
right? And it's like
We're standing your ground against
it's got to
the
be so
dissenters.
surreal for him to see his past life, like remember his
I
past
never
life.
thought those Preceptors would ever relent. After all of this, countless Vidyadhara.
countless Vidyadhara will lose their lives, with no chance at a molting rebirth.
Like looking in your own life through somebody else's eyes. You know what I mean? Like an out-of-body experience in a way. Because it's his past life, but it's not him. You know, it is, but it isn't.
If we do not share in its joys and sorrows, we would only be bystanders to everyone else's suffering.
That is something we all understand as well. That is also why we've gathered here. Come, raise your cups. This toast is not for bidding farewell to each other, but for honoring the soldiers who will not return, for honoring our companions.
Apologies. My reckless plan must have put a lot of pressure on you.
Nonsense.
Right.
If our positions were flipped, you'd support me no matter how reckless my plan was.
Yeah, such a gloomy personality Danfeng does, but it's funny because like you can tell they have a good relationship.
But
It's
let's
like a
try
little
not to
really
be too
a little
reckless.
weird to see, you know?
When you make a decision like this, people will always ask, was it worth it? And you will also forever question yourself. Do you know how you will answer that question?
I won't answer it. I will prove it.
That's right. My sword is my answer.
Thank you, Danfeng. Thank you, Jingyuan. Oh, thank you, Jingliu. And thank you, Baiheng. Wherever you've run off to.
Ridiculous. How did you get drunk from spring water?
I'm just full of joy. It feels like I've just forged a divine weapon with masterful craftsmanship. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. That's what I always firmly believed in the past. But I never truly felt like I was alive until I met all of you. Now, I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. No, pretend I didn't say that.
It's so weird to see all of them, and not to mention they're not in memory form; they're like in color, so you can actually see these people that we hadn't seen before.
And you know exactly
Well, one person,
what
but
happened
still.
to these five afterward.
Yep, sure do.
So, can you understand it now? After both he and March 7th have left you.
No, they didn't leave. This is not. This is very different.
Losing a dear friend with whom you've shared so much can never be considered a victory. It's a failure that torments you for the rest of your life.
Very different perceptions on what is happening here.
That kind of fate.
So you made a decision.
I was the one who used the transmutation arcanum. I was the one who swore to bring Baiheng back to life. And the one who brought everything past the point of no return. That was also me.
Man.
Do you have any regrets, Danfeng?
He's gonna say not a single one, watch.
Even if I could reverse time, I would not
Yep.
And if it had been Jing Liu, Jin Yuan, or even Ying Xing who died in battle, I'd still choose to do the same thing. Because only I could make that choice and protect all of this. Now, for the sake of your companions, for the sake of those two who walk alongside you, how much are you willing to sacrifice, Dan Hong?
Ouch.
Everything.
It's even harder to answer that when you know where the question's being
Your answer
posed
does
from.
not surprise me.
They are more than just my companions. They are the path I took that led me to where I am now. So they will also be beacons for when I am lost, leading me to the future until my next reincarnation.
Then let me see how you'll carry out your convictions.
Let's leave this place and go settle things with that mad demigod.
Worth our while.
Erebus has already defected. Legion, charge with me!
A beast will always be a beast.
Oh boy.
This campaign has been far too
Oh, Virginia Apollonius.
Let them be a necessary sacrifice for the flame chase.
Regardless of whose memory this is, it seems that Terravox, I see the destination that the destruction points to.
Golden blood is gurgling out. It's almost like a heart that has burst open.
Follow the current and calm its frenzied pulse.
As expected, someone's been waiting for us.
It's you.
They are here, a scion of permanence. And your old comrade in arms, Terravox, my old friend. Indulge yourself. Let this Memoria tide swallow everything.
Be prepared for the worst, Lord Dunham. This mountain dweller must not be underestimated. Giacles the Mountain Breaker. Earth's Dromus Rider. It's been a while.
Mountain Breaker? He's not Terravox?
I remember you, little fish, and your despicable
I do agree. I don't like
master.
Ceredra, so I will agree on
I
that.
didn't think you were still alive.
Death is just a return to the earth for mountain dwellers. Thanks to Evernight's gift, I was able to come back to the mortal realm and keep watch over my dear friend, the Earth demigod who was sacrificed to the flame chase plot in vain. Long Scion, you are the most important offering in this ritual sacrifice. No matter how strong your will is, it will eventually be swallowed by the Memoria tide. When that time comes, you and the powers you bear will serve us. We will use the permanence to awaken the fallen giant dragon and give the earth an everlasting body.
I see. So you pretended to be Terravox in order to lead us here into a trap.
If it weren't for the Imperator's tricks, the name Terravox would be shared between us anyway.
They made the right choice for Amphoreus' tomorrow.
But the tomorrow you speak of only ever had a place for humans. What, my old friend? I will once again start a fire that burns away the chains that shackle us.
Why don't you leave this to me, Lord Dunham? Use that hidden passage to reach the opposite shore. Perhaps Greyfry's there, deeper inside.
No. I will stay here. Mountain Breaker, hero of the mountain dwellers. If I do not stay here and triumph over him, he will die an ugly death in delusions of the permanence. That should not be his destiny. And for the vicious beast that insists on obstructing the Astral Express and threatening the fate of the world. We've stood on the precipice countless times along this journey, forced to make difficult choices in the face of disaster. But this time, it's my turn to put some pressure on this
I'm so
world.
glad the voice actors and actresses and everybody have come back for this moment in time, for this moment of the plot.
This scene. All too similar.
I can't let this mortal form watch over you and guide you on your path.
Mavis, dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
I can't thank you enough. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! I've heard the call.
Ichira's hook. I hope for an end to strife in the world. Let's meet all together.
Fearless. I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
The truth of life and death. Reveal this sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
It's time to stop struggling, Geocles. Go to your death with dignity.
Before that, tell me, what kind of deal did you make with Evernight?
This is so
How
bad.
was the Great Mountain Breaker reduced to this?
That's... Leave it to me. I'll recount the Earth's heaviest past.
Ah.
And sever its deepest delusion.
Crazy.
Terravox. Is that you? Your body has become so frail.
Even mountain rangers grow old and eventually die.
But I can hear the sound of blood still surging through your veins, fast and strong.
I suppose you are the true Earth demigod.
I am near my end, and the demigod title means nothing to me now. The being who stands here now is just the former comrade of the Mountain Breaker, and the traitor who abandoned him.
Traitor?
Terravox was once a member of Geocles' Dromus Legion. This force was famous for its skilled riders and their brave Dromuses. Terravox himself was the Dromus King, the giant dragon who swore their life to the Mountain Breaker. In the battle against Georios, the Imperator could not surmount this mountain, and thus had to break it from the inside. Terravox's betrayal was key to the Flame Chase Army's victory.
The age of the gods was coming to an end. Living beings had adapted to the changes amidst the rifts of the earth. And now they had to learn to survive in the crevices of the epics. Someone had to watch over the earth, so I agreed to a deal. I would take the Titan's divine authority and sink into the cliffs, using my flesh and blood forged of stone to mend the land. But there was one betrayal I could never forget. The Mountain Breaker refused to believe that was my choice, even till his dying breath. Faced with having to surrender to the Imperator, he chose to die instead.
So this is why you decided to conspire with Evernight.
Time's strange visitor appeared before me. The great power from beyond the sky, called the Remembrance. It's incredible. Geocles was able to be reborn as a memo sprite. He mumbled about the times we fought side by side. Just like how all the lives this body carries speak to me. Evernight did not ask for much in return. She only wished for me to use the divine authority of Earth to hide her tracks.
Since you're being so candid, does this mean you've given up resisting?
Resistance. For a beast on the brink of death. What is the point of resistance?
I see. 1,000 years have passed, and your mind has long since been shattered.
This frail body bears the weight of all those I've betrayed. And now, my only wish is to rest with them in the unchanging past. Go, long Scion. That fiery blaze has already burned through
Feeling the secrets underneath, the deepest depths in Amphoreus, the great tomb where all the past is buried. The one you seek, Evernight, walked out of that place. Before your arrival, no one knew of its existence.
In other words, that is the place where Evernight came into being.
Yeah.
And it is also where she is now.
You sank willingly into the past, and now your memories have turned into this form.
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it?
He wouldn't have changed anything.
I still remember. As long as I never forget, they will live on.
Primitive and animalistic. I understand these instincts. Have you ever regretted anything?
The Earth is not a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. It is the sum of all the living things that stand on it. I have never regretted defending the creatures of this world.
Then, a final question. Terravox, after all of this, how much are you willing to sacrifice for the power of the permanence?
Everything. My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand my destiny. No matter how I struggle, the Earth will never be able to reach the stars. But my compatriots deserve to continue their struggle.
Oh gosh.
At the end of my life, I want to make one last effort.
They're same.
Give them a chance to move on to the future.
They're same. They're in sync.
Even if it is a future I am not able to witness.
I understand. Then, join me in rebelling against this unjust fate once more. Even if the world collapses, the Earth must remain unshaken. Give me the core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of the permanence to bear the furnace of life for you.
Long Scion. Are you willing to bring them all into the new world?
I won't give you empty promises. Allow me to answer your question from a different perspective. The permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you entrust the Earth's living beings to me, they will live in symbiosis with the instincts in my blood, with this body as an ark. I will deliver them to tomorrow for you. That tomorrow won't be the end of Amphoreus' west wind, but a vast and boundless sea of stars.
A sea of stars.
It's a future where all beings can trailblaze side by side. Not a prison made for remembrance.
In the veil of Evernight's memories, you've always been someone with reservations. I misjudged your resolve. I understand. This is the only choice. Behold, this core flame that burns in my chest. This core flame born from the earth. It is the red soil from which life sprouts, and the
promise you, Terravox.
When I hand over the divine authority, this place will fall to pieces. Are you prepared to hold up the sacred tree if it falls?
Of course.
Then free what remains of my body, and let me give you this flame that turned away from the flame chase. I now relinquish my duty as a demigod. You shall dig your own grave and burn in the furnace of rebellion. I only hope that, after all this time, Father will take me back into their heart.
Come, crouching beast, for the endless life of this world. Rise from your dormancy, and follow me as soaring dragons of the wilderness.
My final rebellion. Then declare to the earth the name of the new god.
I am Dan Hung, one who guards and trailblazes way forward.
Fortunately, the worst did not come to pass. If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't weigh on your conscience. So what if that demigod had harbored ill intentions or vowed to fight to the death? Would you have pointed your spear at them and carved out the core flame with your own hands?
There's no point in discussing what-ifs. Though, I'm glad it didn't come to that. Regardless, I will attempt to join this game and become a part of the Era Nova. This is the only way I can face my friends and this world with a clear conscience.
Now that things are settled between us, it's time for you and I to say goodbye. Everything that I left behind has faded away at this point. Go and march toward your own permanence. As for how to tame it, I'll leave that to you.
Thank you. We can't go back to the past and make better choices, but at least we can do better in the future. A dragon can only welcome new life by shedding away his old, scarred skin. For the first time in my life, I feel at ease.
This burning core flame. Is this what the destruction feels like? The light is unexpectedly warm. It's just like the fleeting moments when one wakes from a dream.
Farewell, Danfeng. Now, it's time for me to set out once more.
The final rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon all living beings. For Terravox, this was probably the best possible ending. Behind that scar lies what they called the deepest depths. The rising steam tells me that Greyfry's in there. But right now, he's trapped in a bottomless whirlpool.
Is Evernight with him?
I'm afraid I can't tell.
A scorching abyss. If I were to enter it alone, I'd almost certainly get lost. And Miss High Sealants, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus completely on what's ahead, and may not be able to pay attention to my surroundings.
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to continue where you left off.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them, but layered cliffs blocked the water's current.
Times have changed. The cliffs are now in the palm of my hand.
Then I believe it's worth a shot. It's just, without absolute resolve, you still won't be able to pass through that Memoria tide, much less save someone from it. The search for Greyfry might stretch on like an Evernight without end. Be careful. Wandering through time is no easy feat.
Don't worry, Lady High Sealants. Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths for 1,000 years, my determination to find him is even more unshakable than the earth itself. Ancient sacred tree, lend me your roots. With the core flame I carry, let me resonate with this land. With heaven and earth as my map, and time as my compass, I will find that one singular point. Even if I must cross every mountain and valley on my own 2 feet, I will bring you home. Circe's giant tree, witness to Amphoreus. This time, I will follow its roots into the ancient earth until I find you. On this journey, I will become the bedrock of mountains and bear the cities above. With the currents, I merge into the tide, crashing upon the land's jagged reefs. I sweep across the nameless barrens, scattering endless snow and frost. Entwined in the cycle of day and night, into the deepest depths of this world, adrift in the darkness that was before all else. When can I lead you out of this maze? No. I can't do it with just my eyes alone. Maybe it was never me. Maybe it was always you who could set us free.
Long time no see.
All right. Let's settle this and keep moving.
That's where we will find our answers. Hey, Donham, wake up.
Three of a kind. Two pair. Ace. Go. That grows upon the earth. I am
you. Oh. Hello.
Finally. I found you.
Did you get taller?
Long time no see. Did you get taller?
While you were trapped, I experienced a lot. Thankfully, Evernight did not try to stop me. Looks like we've managed to stay ahead of her this time.
Oh my gosh. I was saved March 7th.
Rest assured, we won't abandon her. We'll all return to the Express together. No one will be left behind.
How's the Astral Express crew doing?
They never once stopped worrying about us. About you, me, or March 7th. They never gave up on trying to save us. Even from outside this world. Miss Himiko, Mr. Yang, Pom Pom, and even Sunday Black Swan and the two geniuses. They are all doing everything in their power to aid us.
What about Sarini?
You mean Mem? Sorry, I haven't seen her at all on this journey. Perhaps you were not the only one being held captive by Evernight.
She was everywhere in the Memoria Tide.
I understand. Her power shouldn't be underestimated. It was only when I personally stepped into the maze of time that it suddenly struck me. She and I had crossed paths once before.
Wait, what? No! No, don't shove this on me now. How do you know this?
I'll only warn you once.
Oh, yeah. She erased his memory, that's why.
No.
He remembers. This was earlier. I remember this.
I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before.
Yeah. Okay.
I had an unexpected encounter with her when I left Amphoreus. Perhaps to avoid exposing her whereabouts, she stripped that memory from my mind. That power called Oblivion. It's just like an Emanator's.
Oblivion.
She planned to make it, me forget everything. She wants to erase Worldbearing's memories.
I know. But you still remember me and our companions, for now. Do you have any clues about the memories you may have lost?
Mere mortals, flawed individuals, failed heroes.
Are those Evernight's exact words? If I'm not mistaken, she intends to make you forget Amphoreus, including the Chrysosaurs who have journeyed with us up till now. But it seems you still recognize Lady Hysealence.
Yes. Hello, Miss Suzuki.
If I made that much of an impression on little Grey Fry, then I am naturally delighted. But I fear your escape from that power they call Oblivion is thanks to someone else.
Castress!
Nice to meet you. Or maybe I should ask, how have you been since we last saw each other?
Oh my goodness.
Along with you, this little butterfly fish's memory was also salvaged from the depths of that whirlpool. Just as a pearl is cradled within its shell, the power of Thanatos surrounds you, shielding your soul from corrosion.
Miss
Nice.
Irene has spoken of you often to me. Though we never met in this life, I believe there's a kind of warmth that can transcend time itself. Through the endless flow of time, I guarded the secret passage between Styxia and the Vortex. When the Memoria tide flowed backwards into the River of Souls, even in deep slumber, I could feel that warmth. And with all my might, I protected that warmth. I apologize if that seemed improper.
Oh my goodness,
I hope you
no.
forgive me.
You're the star player, the MVP. In the end, you were there for me.
I understand that your mission is still unfinished. The path ahead is treacherous, and even though my body is bound to these dark currents, I'll do everything I can to watch over you both.
The little butterfly fish is right. There is still a pair of eyes watching from the shadows, but we won't let them get anywhere near you. Go forth, golden dragonfish. And you, deliverer. Seek out your companion. Go forth and illuminate the lightless Evernight.
I cannot thank you enough. Accept this promise from the Nameless. Amphoreus will definitely write a brand new ending for itself.
Of course. We'll write it together.
Thank you too, Casters. Thank you,
The
Hycealans.
Nameless will never stop.
Until all of us stand side by side in the true new world.
Man, it's gonna go on for a bit longer, so I'm gonna stop here for tonight. I'm so excited though. It's turning out so much better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like horrible and sad. And while it is a little sad, wow, we have a lot of achievements to go through. But yeah, it could have turned out so much more worse. Crazy, right? I'm at 50-50 at both the light cone and the character, and I wanted to put Evernight, but I know Sereni's coming and we get Terravox, and I don't really like Evernight anymore because she's being a butt. But I mean, it could turn out that like I actually like her in the end of it, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm stopping here for now. Thank you, everybody. I will see you all again soon in like a day or two. Alrighty. Alrighty. Thank you so much. Catch you later.